Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you for clicking on my video and I hope you're having a good day. I'm on my channel putting out another call for help right now because I really need help, especially to stop the woman that lives in the unit downstairs from me. She is out of control. She's controlling the air in my unit and she's being paid to abuse me to death. For those of you who don't know, my landlord, St George Community Housing, has rigged the range hoods in my neighbours' homes so that they can control the air that I breathe in my home. So I'm in a lot of danger right now. This woman is the most cruelest, heartless, saddest of a person. And there's also another woman that helps her that lives in the unit next door. So there's one downstairs and there's one next door. There's also a male connected to my unit as well that lives diagonally to me. He's involved in this as well. But it's these two women I need to stop right now because they are just out of control with the way they're trying to control the air that I breathe. And they're doing this to take my life. They're doing this to try and cause me a health episode. And they know that I suffer with severe PTSD. They know that I have panic attacks, and these people also have the access to being able to monitor my heart rate. In May of last year, I went and had a procedure done at the Campbelltown Public Hospital, and they must have put some kind of monitor somewhere under my skin where they can monitor my heartbeat. And they actually monitor this just to see like if I am close to passing away. And these neighbours that are doing this actually have the access to watching that. They have the access to being able to control my air and just also watch me on camera as well. They watch me on a camera that's in my home. So this is how much control the people that are carrying out this abuse have over me right now. They are able to view me in my home on camera and watch me going through the abuse that they're creating. They're also able to watch my heartbeat. They're also able to control the air that I breathe. There's no help. The Campbelltown police are involved in this. The Campbelltown police were out stalking this morning. They do this just about every day, sometimes several times a day, and they do this to try and cause me more fear and anxiety. They also have access to being able to monitor how much I'm panicking, how much my heart is racing. And they wait until I go into a quiet room in my house. So if I've got music or the TV on or anything, the police can see when I go to another room. And when I go to a quieter room, that's when they will stalk because they make sure that I can hear them. And it's also just to let me know, that they're watching every move I make and they know that I've gone into that room. And they're also letting the neighbours know, these women that are putting me through this abuse, they're letting them know that it's okay by them to continue abusing me to death. And this woman downstairs, she focuses on nothing else but that because she gets paid. If I pass away, she's expecting a large sum of money. She's working for pedophiles. She's working for rapists. She's working for all kinds of abusers. And she seems to have no shame whatsoever about what she does, which is even more reason why I need help right now, because she's getting away with this. And No wonder she's so confident when the Campbelltown police here are encouraging her to continue abusing me. So what she's doing, she's sending these awful smells through her range hood into my home. She just never stops. This goes all night sometimes. And last night she started cooking bacon, like late last night. I think it was about 10:30, 11 o'clock. She started cooking bacon, and the smell was just so strong. It takes over my home. Sometimes she burns oil, cooking oil as well, and sends that through, and it will send the temperature in my unit up about 10 or more degrees. And the residue from all that, greasy fat is all accumulating on my walls and my home contents. And I mean, of course, it does. It does make me feel a certain amount of panic when she does this. It's just knowing that this woman has the control to put whatever she likes into the air that I'm trying to breathe in my home. The Campbelltown police are watching me suffer through this on the camera in my home. There's other neighbours watching me suffer. My family members are watching me suffer. I am the family scapegoat. I was sacrificed from my family because of a pedophile. And my family have also stolen inheritance from me that they do not want to pay back. So they're hoping that this abuse works. They have also shared so much of my personal life and information with my abusers, with the justice system and the people involved in this abuse, so that they could carry out abuse. And I'm just being abused 24 hours a day right now. I'm lucky that I do manage to still get some sleep, but every waking hour that I'm awake, I have these women that live really close, that have that close access to me, trying to take my life. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to cause me panic. They're trying to provoke me. I don't know if any of you can imagine what it's like out there to just be like constantly provoked in my own home. I'm just being constantly provoked by these women. And they're heartless and they're cruel and they enjoy what they're doing. And I'm just being provoked all the time. And, to not be able to speak out about that. And there's no one to go to for help. The justice system and whoever else is involved in carrying out this abuse, they have just taken over every single area of my life. They've taken over all the main areas of life that a person needs for survival. They have taken control of. So they've taken control of my health. The health system has worked with the justice system to do this to me. I mean, obviously they fitted a monitor in my body somewhere where they can track my heartbeat and my vital signs. These people know if I wake from my sleep, before I even move in my bed, they know that I've woken up. So they know when my body goes from a sleep state to an awakened state without me even moving. That's how I know that they are monitoring my vital signs. And the Campbelltown police actually are monitoring my vital signs, my heartbeat, and they're actually carrying out abuse, stalking and harassment, trying to make my vital signs, my heartbeat faster. So they've attacked my health. There's a lot of people that work in the health system here in Campbelltown and surrounding areas that are involved in this abuse. And they manipulate my health in any way they can, and they use my weaknesses, as far as the conditions that I do have. They use them against me. I have good reason to believe that I've had a stroke, and they haven't even told me about it. That's pretty serious, and they're trying to make that happen again. And that's how heartless these women are. I mean, she's there cooking bacon last night, like sending the smell through when it was just so strong. And she was doing that to psychologically abuse me about the fact that, the police stalk me and harass me and won't help me. There's also a police officer involved in this that has committed very serious and violent crimes against women, and that's one of the people they're covering for. And then they're also covering for the pedophile that's in my family. That's the person that actually brought me up. I'm the family scapegoat for that person. That's why this is happening to me. Even victims of that pedophile have sided with him to go against me because they're probably being paid off. So yeah, they've attacked my health. It's like they have control of that. Or they're trying to have like total control of my health, to the point where they're trying to abuse me to death, where I just have, my heart just gets so panicked that I have some kind of heart attack or stroke or something. So yeah, there's my health. They've attacked all my relationships and my family, the neighbours involved, people that work for the justice system, and anyone else that's involved in this abuse, previous abusers from my past. They have attacked all my relationships by spreading slander and lies about me that just isn't true, like really heinous, disgusting lies, just to keep people away from me and to stop me from getting help. They've tried to attack my finances in any way they can, even where they've tried to, they have actually caused me deliberate car accidents. Any service that I go to use, most of them, not all of them, but most of the services that I've gone to try and, just to use the services, I get manipulated by them in some way, or they will cause me problems or delays with whatever service I'm trying to use. It's been most of the services, but not all of them, but most of them. So, all these, it's the sense of community. They've taken every area of the community that I would need, they have taken away from me. The things that you need for survival, they're trying to run me out of my home, like just by using the neighbours to abuse me so much, and putting these smells and whatever else they like into the atmosphere of my home, toxic substances as well, because the woman next door breathes cigarette smoke in through her range hood into my home. So yeah, attacking my foundation, my home, just every area of my life. They've used my kids. They've used my grandkids. They've taken my grandkids away from me. But I'm not giving up. Talking about it, obviously, brings me to tears because of the stress that I'm under right now. I really need help. But they won't win. they won't win because I'm not giving up on my life. I still love my life, but I'm not giving up on it no matter what. But I have to ask for help. I have to. Because in this town, Campbelltown, New South Wales, I have no help. Just about everyone's involved in this. And they're covering for these abusers. So, they've tried to slander my character into the ground. They've just stolen everything. Like, my family have stolen my whole birthright. They've stolen who I am as a person. They've sold my personal information, like details, like the minutest details of my life. They have sold so that I could be abused. And they've just made sure that there's just no help. They have slandered me to all my extended family as well. So, all my extended family members that don't live in this area, they've all been made to think that I'm a certain way because the people that brought me up, they haven't, it's not like they just started doing this recently. They have actually created this image around me since I was very young. And that was because the person that brought me up is a pedophile. And rather than him take accountability for what he's done, he used me as his scapegoat and just created this false image of who I am as a person to all my extended family, friends, just everyone. And that's to get himself off the hook. Like he's had to make me look as bad as possible to do that. And yeah, like people that were victims of him have actually sided with him through this because they've probably been paid off to. I went to the police about him and the Campbelltown police, and they've done nothing about it. They know that he's living in a community. They know here in Campbelltown. He actually lives near a school. And he's been able to do that. And he's also been living the life of luxury for several years. Him and the rest of the family that have stolen from me, they actually watch in on this camera and watch me in my home and watch me go through this suffering. They're hoping that, the abuse works and that I do pass away. So I really need help because this woman downstairs is just the cruelest, most callous person, and the woman next door. And they're controlling the air that I breathe. And St George Community Housing, my housing provider's involved in this, and they have allowed them, they have rigged the range hoods in their homes so that they can control the air I breathe. So these cruel abusers, they can watch me as they put me through this abuse. They can control the air that I breathe, and they can also see how much I'm panicking. And these women are just natural abusers. I mean, all the people are that are attached to my unit that are involved in this. They're natural abusers who enjoy hurting other people. And these women are sadists. They are. They enjoy harming me and they enjoy watching me suffer. So this is why it's an absolute emergency that I get help right now. And then the fact that the Campbelltown police are also helping them. And they were out there stalking me this morning. So, it says a lot for the landlord, doesn't it? It says a lot for St George Community Housing that they are actually supporting these kind of abusers. Um, it's just, it's a disgrace. It really is. To think this is happening in Australia. To think that these people have been able to just gain so much control over my life, and it was meant to take me out. I'm not definitely not meant to be here right now. This has been going on for over a year. Where the police and my family are concerned, it's been going on for quite a few years. But the majority of the community got involved just over a year ago after I wrote a letter to the police explaining all the abuse and the lack of justice that I have had in my life over the past 10 or more years. And that was when this abuse picked up. I definitely wasn't supposed to be here now. It was supposed to take me out way before this. And because I am speaking the truth on this channel and so much truth is out now, they're panicking. So the Campbelltown police and the neighbours that have close access are just working on trying to cause me this panic as much as they possibly can. And they're actually watching my heartbeat as they do it. Like, that's how sick these people are. So I need help. If there's anyone out there that can help me remove this camera from my home, please reach out to me. My email will be in the description box. If anyone can help me legally in any way to have these people arrested, especially these neighbours, because these neighbours they're murderers. They absolutely are. They're being paid to abuse me. This woman downstairs, she means business. It's like she's taken over. It's just kind of like been her working on ending my life the last week or so. The woman next door, she was a couple of weeks before that. Every now and then she still does something with the air. But this woman downstairs, it's like she's just taken over, and she's just like, everybody's, I'll handle this. I will take her out. Just leave it up to me. And she's just working around the clock to do that. This woman's a psycho. And I have every right to protect the air that I breathe. I have every right to protect my life. So, anyway, like, ultimately, the blame of all this goes back to the New South Wales Police and the abusers that have escaped accountability for so many years and gotten away with harming people all of their lives. That's what's at the root of this problem, and the women that support them. So, yeah, please reach out if you can help me. Because how many other people have they taken out like this just because they spoke up for justice? So thank you for watching, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye for now. Have a good day. God bless.